Hello everyone, I'm Rohan from Sedgecore, and in this video, we're going to be looking at something truly terrible. A game spawned from the flames of hell, the worst nightmare you will ever experience in your waking hours. This is a game that should have never been made, and it's called Powerpig. As you can see here, Powerpig is a 2013 game made by Genesis Games. It is made for the GBA, which means, yeah, it's not, a legitimate, it's not like a Flash game. It's not just a regular PC game. This is a game made for a Game Boy Advance emulator. Now, I'm not entirely sure why this was made, but it is, without a doubt, the worst game I have ever seen. Now, I had the misfortune to come upon this game by accident, because what I was really doing was I was looking at this homebrew store. As you can see here, I'm using an emulator. It's called OpenEmu, OPENEMU. And basically, as you can see in this library, it's an emulator that has built-in support for all of these different consoles. And you can get games for each of those consoles. But, I don't know what that is. Let me just get rid of that. But they also have their own, they have custom games made by, fans or whatever. They have all these games. And these games are not real games made for the consoles. They were made specifically for this emulator. So they had this homebrew store. I just looked at it for the first time, and I was trying to look for a good game. Really, if you look at a lot of these, the thumbnails aren't very colorful. A lot of them are just black. So I was looking for something colorful. And in a stroke of bad luck, I came upon this game, Powerpig. Now, enough of me telling you that it's bad. It's time to show you why this game is so bad by playing it. So, as you can see, I was playing this game earlier to do, audio tests and all that, but I'm not going to continue from there. You need to see it from the beginning. This game is called Powerpig, as you can see. Now, why is this game so bad? Well, first of all, just listen to the music. Yes, that's music, or at least it's trying to be. I don't know what kind of drugs the developers of this game were on when they made it, but the music is utterly horrifying, and it's traumatic, and it will haunt me till my very death. Because it doesn't end here. No. It gets much, much worse. So, let me show you. Press start. Here's the story. In a sunny afternoon, the ghost of my grandpig appeared to me, carrying a deal. This gravity gun is yours, son, to use it as you want. So now I'm a pig with a gravity gun, and my name is Powerpig. That's the plot of the game. Now, I'm not doing anything right now. Want to know why? I want you to listen to the music. Before we even get into the controls of the game, or the gameplay of the game, I just want you to listen to the music, because that is by far the worst part of this torture device. Yes, that's right. It's that one loop over and over and over and over again. And it's like the main reason I loathe this game. It's so damn annoying. But anyways, now the gameplay. You walk around. You are a pig. I don't know if there's much else to say, but that's what the game is like. Now, it's really, really bad in a lot of ways, but their controls of this game, this is what it looks like when you jump. That's a jump, and this jump is so broken on so many levels. I mean, you can just tell by looking how utterly broken these controls are and how crazy and spastic they are. It is terrible. But you know what? I'm gonna actually continue on. Go to some more levels because there's more. It's not just jumping around. Like it said in the intro, if you could even call it that. You have a gravity gun that it shoots like this, and you use that to kill, or I don't know what you're doing to them, but see these little innocent creatures? What you basically have to do is you have to shoot them with your gravity gun, trap them in an anti-gravity bubble or something. I don't even know what that is. And then you basically capture them and enslave them, and you hold them in a bubble above your head for them to be trapped for all eternity. So basically you're playing as a demonic pig who is enslaving wildlife and torturing creatures and torturing living sentient beings, including me, because I am playing the game. But that's not all. Still, you can actually run out of ammo in this gun. As you can see in the top left hand corner of the screen, there is an ammo meter. If you run out of ammo, you won't be able to shoot any of the enemies anymore, and this annoying as hell sound will play. So I'd advise you try not to run out of ammo, because it will destroy your sanity. But anyways, another problem with this game, the music doesn't even loop properly. It's that bad. They didn't even bother to make a good loop. So you know what? What am I gonna do? I can't stop the game from being a piece of crap. I can't. I wish I could. I wish I could have gone back in time and stopped the game from ever being made. But I can't do that. So I'm here playing it for you. Now, if I hate this game, why am I playing it so much, you ask? That's a great question, and I have an answer to that question. I'm playing this game to raise awareness of this monstrosity, because you know what? There's millions of innocent people out there who don't know this game exists and could someday accidentally come upon this game, and their lives will be ruined forever. So, in order to prevent people from playing this game and to raise awareness that it's a bad game and that it shouldn't exist, I'm playing it for you all. Because I don't think you deserve to suffer. I don't think anybody in the world, well, excluding a few people, but I wouldn't wish this game upon my worst enemy. I wouldn't wish this upon my worst enemy. I think only the most cruel, heartless people in the world should be forced to play this game. And even then, if you force somebody to play this game, maybe you are the cruel and heartless one, because I cannot imagine what kind of psychopath would force somebody to play this game. That being said, I have a very strong hatred for this game. So not all of what I'm saying is entirely unbiased and objective. So maybe you want to see for yourself. Maybe if you really think that, I suggest you go play the game yourself. Now, I know I just said that you shouldn't play it, but I'm saying if you doubt me, if you think that I'm exaggerating and that this is really not that bad of a game, play it, and you will never say that or think that or believe that again. So this is the gameplay. It never changes. This is all. This is the entire game. And believe it or not, there are different worlds. This game is surprisingly detailed enough to have different worlds, but not well designed enough to have proper controls or proper music or proper anything else. It's like it's trying to be a good game, but it's utterly failing, and I hate it. It's destroying my sanity. It's slowly destroying my sanity, and it should have never been made. Okay, here we go. This is the second world, and if you hadn't noticed, the music changed. By the way, I'm not even going to comment on these hideous monstrosities that are supposed to pass off as characters, because quite honestly, that's really why, because they're hideous monstrosities. And oh, here's a good place to demonstrate how another reason why this game sucks. You can do this. I didn't do anything crazy like set up a glitch or something. I didn't bug out into a wall or clip into something. No, this is part of the game. This is part of the controls. You can do this in regular gameplay. So, yeah, that just goes to show you why what I'm saying is not just something I'm pulling out of my butt. This game is a hellhole, and really, if you ever doubt how bad this game is, just play it for yourself, and you'll know exactly why I complain about this game so much, and why I made a video just to hate on it. But you know, really, this video, that's not the point of this video. It might sound like it, but I'm not trying to hate on this in this game. I'm making this video to show you that this game is dangerous and you should stay away from it. And if you don't believe me, well, then you probably won't stay away from it. Or maybe you just won't play it because you don't care. Both of those are fine. What is not fine is if you actually play the game. And if you do, I feel sorry for you. But I cannot stop you. You saw where to get it. I told you what emulator I'm using. Everything is in place. Now, I don't know, because I might, in the future me might leave a link to how to get this game or something like that in the description. I hope future me doesn't do that, because that would be very cruel to all of my viewers who are unfortunate enough to click on the link in the description, if it's there. But, you know, I don't know. You should not play this game, but if you really want to, you can. And I might even provide a link to it, like I said. Oh my god. It might look like I'm doing really bad just because I have no skill. But I promise you, I am not playing this game anything less than, in any way less than perfectly. Every single failure I make, every time I fall into one of these gaps, it is entirely because of the controls, and it is not because I'm bad at the game. Now that might sound like I'm just saying that because I'm bad at the game, and I don't want to be called bad at the game. But you know what? Like I said, if you don't believe me, all you have to do is play the game for yourself, and it becomes obvious enough that that's not the case, and this game really is a piece of crap that came from hell. So just thought I'd get that out of the way, because I mean, it even looks like I have no skill to me, and I'm the one playing the game. So that just goes to show you how good the controls are at making your gameplay bad. You thought I was going to say how good the controls are, huh? Well, no. I wouldn't say that in a million years. It sucks, and this game should be eliminated from existence. Now, you might have noticed that throughout this game, at least for how much I've been hating on it, I've remained relatively calm. That's kind of, I don't hate it to the point where, okay, I don't know where I was going with any of that. I really have no idea, but I got a game over. That's the game over music. Just thought, you know, you should listen to it. And honestly, it really just hurts my entire being that such a creation was not only made, but then introduced to the public for people to be tortured. I think the people who made this game are psychopaths who want to torture innocent people. That's what I think. But anyways, what was I saying? Oh god, these controls. Right. So I maintain relatively calm, and that's because while this game makes me incredibly angry, there's sort of a way to go about playing it, and that is you have to work around the BS. That if there's a motto for this game, that's what it would be and what it should be. Work around the BS, because really, you're never gonna get through this game if you don't find a way to work around the BS. Because most of the difficulty of this game, and most of the game itself, is not challenging because the levels are designed well, or because the levels are difficult, or because any of this is in any way remotely hard, or anything like that. This game is difficult purely because the controls and the every single part of this game that you actually have any control over is jank and broken and stupid. Like that. Now, I don't know how far I'm going to get, but I'm definitely not going to play through this whole game in one sitting. Number one, I've never beaten it before. I have played the game before. Like I said, the first time I played this game, I got through the third world before quitting. Or the third area of the game. And I do not know how many worlds or areas there are in this game. Honestly, I don't know if I want to find out. But if the video gets, if people want to see more of this, I will do more of it. And honestly, I might just do more of it on my own because this game is terrible and it needs to be exposed. But that's a topic for, that's something to think about some other time. For now, I think I will just finish off this one level at least, and then, and then, you know, end off the episode. Will I do another episode? I don't know. I mean, honestly, I think that would be just cruel to myself to sit through more of this. But if any of you out there really want it, tell me in the comments, and I will definitely do another one. If you want something on the channel, just tell me in the comments, and I will do my best to play it. As for this game, the same thing applies, although I honestly don't know whether or not I will do another episode if I'm not requested. I might make this a series, but I'm not just, I haven't decided on that yet. So anyways, we're nearing the end of this level. You know, I might try to get to the next world, because I don't think there's too much left after this level. So I actually yes, I'm gonna try to get to the next world in this game before ending off the episode. But I really want to know, is it just me, or does this game really suck as much balls as I've made it out to suck? Tell me in the comments, because I hope I'm not just really insane, and because this game is so terrible, it makes me want to destroy something. It makes me want to kill an ant or something harmless, and I don't know where I'm going. Basically, this game makes me want to do some very evil, destructive things. So I would consider this game a rage game because of how bad it is. Then again, there's a lot of other worse games out there. So, I mean, I don't even know, really, if this would be considered a rage game. Because technically, from what I've seen, a rage game is a well-designed game that's specifically designed to make you angry. I don't know if you consider this a rage game. It makes me rage, but at the same time, it wasn't even designed to do that. This was not designed as a rage game, believe it or not. This game was just designed as a regular game, just a regular platformer that someone made because they thought it was a good idea, and it ended up being a rage game. At least for me. I don't know. That's what I was saying earlier. I don't know if anybody else would find this game as infuriating as I do. But then again, you wouldn't really know unless you play it yourself. There's probably a lot of games out there like that are this bad, to be honest, but I need to know if this is really that bad or not. Anyways, this is the third world. And that's right, that can happen. If you just wait around for these whatever those things are to kill you. I think one of them is an elephant and one of them is a rhino or something. They'll just spawn right next to you and you can't escape from them. They'll just kill you immediately. So if you die once here, you're screwed. You're getting a game over. I mean, I guess you could shoot them actually, but no, you don't have a chance. I was holding down the run button, so there's no way. There is absolutely no way I'm gonna be able to play through any more of this because it's destroying my mind and my sanity. But I might do more of it in the future, like I said. So I really don't want to say this because it's really not, you know. I'm kind of torturing anybody who views this video, but at least for me, thank you so much for watching because it helps me. I can't say thank you for watching because you enjoyed it, which, I mean, I guess that's not how it works anyways, but yeah, this game is really bad, and I'm sorry that you had to sit through that game. But if you want to see more of me hating on this game or suffering through it, like I said, tell me in the comments. I've said that like a million times already now. But anyways, that'll be all for this video. Thank you everyone so much for watching. Be sure to like and subscribe, and I will see you all later.